Hi again. I know I'm a bored old lady living alone with cats, and I have too much time tonight on my hands, and I have ADD, and I can't seem to gather up all my thoughts and cohesively just place them into one video. So here I am with my fourth video of the day, maybe fifth. I don't know. I neglected to add in my last video, or the second to the last one, or whatever, that I agree with Sabina, and I know you're watching because you do watch my videos, and I always watch yours, and I love you so much. And I hope it's not creepy that I'm actually speaking to you here in this video and not just like giving you a shout out, but my soul feels very connected to yours. And again, that sounds creepy too. But when you had mentioned in your video that I watched again, actually, second time, because your reactions and your face are just priceless. And I know you're upset and stressed out, but I did giggle a lot and laugh at a lot of the things you had to say in that sausage mukbang. God help us all. But you had mentioned about Mercury still being in retrograde and the full moon, the series of full moons, and about astrology. And I am a strong believer in astrology and planetary alignment and all that. See, that's the Shirley MacLaine in me. But I agree with you that something is up. There's some kind of funk going on in the universe. My friend Roberta always says there's a disturbance in the force right now, and she can feel it. But people are acting extra strange, extra weird. I'm not saying that to give Amberlynn Reid a pass, and I'm not changing my mind about what I said earlier because I'm beyond disgusted. I'm beyond disgusted because she's trolling, lying, manipulating, and making a mockery of food and addiction and basically suicide. But I just wanted to say that I agree so much that something's going on in the world right now because of all the negativity, and it gives strong people something to really strive for, to keep chugging away and plugging away despite all of it. I'm sorry. I'm at a weird angle here. But yeah. I'm sorry I was a baby before about being upset about a thumbs down. I tend to get I don't care if people hate me or not. I really don't. That's a beautiful thing about getting older in life. But I do tend to get a little bit paranoid about like who's watching my videos or not. And that shouldn't matter either because, you can't be thin-skinned or be a baby and be on a social media forum, right? So I just wanted to say hello again and mention that about how things are just weird right now. And happy spring. Winter's on its way out. It's the spring equinox, and today's the 20th, so the moon is going into, it's leaving Pisces. Yeah, and we're going into Aries now. Wow. March, April, yeah, and then my birthday month. So hopefully we're all going to make it through. And I'm not going to watch any more mukbang videos either. The whole idea of mukbanging, if people don't know what it means, it's an Asian thing that was originated over there to showcase the social aspect of eating for people who live alone and want to eat on camera. I mean, this is what I've heard and read a little bit about, so that people can eat with you and you can talk, on camera while you're eating, so it feels like you're doing something social. And leave it to Western culture and Americans to make it into a gorge fest and a fetish. I can't imagine anything wholesome or normal about desiring to watch people consume that amount of food, especially when you're battling obesity. And even if Amberlynn Reid and people like her accepted being obese, you know what I mean? Like the whole body positivity movement and fat acceptance and big is beautiful and all this stuff, all this shit that I used to believe too as a plus size woman my whole life. Now I know that it's bullshit. And if you don't acknowledge you have a problem, that's a problem. And you can choose to do nothing about it, and that's actually your right. We're all free to choose, but nobody is ever free from the consequences of the choice. which is why addiction takes so many people out. And I will forever equate food addiction with every other kind of addiction. I know that you don't get arrested for like eating and driving, where you could get arrested for drinking and driving or doing other drugs. So in that way, it's not exactly the same. And obviously, buying food is legal and stuff like this, but it's it's a personality disorder and it's a mental illness to do this to oneself. And as I sit here with a cigarette, fully aware that that's hypocritical. At least I'm not in denial about it. You know, I know I'm fat, but I'm not in denial about it. And like another YouTuber that I watch often says, you know, okay, I'm going bald, I'm ugly, I'm wrinkled, I'm older. None of those reasons preclude having a YouTube channel or having valid opinions. I need to take a page from another YouTuber's book and stop apologizing for things like hair or makeup or the lighting or my surroundings. This is me right now. This is how I live. I have my own addictions I'm battling with, my own recovery story, um, my own trauma. Right now, my house is a mess. I don't feel like doing a house tour. I don't know that I'll ever do anything like that. But and I was going to do the Lane Bryant try on or unboxing rather, but it never came today. It's going to come tomorrow or the next day. And I was supposed to have the plumbers over this morning. One of them showed up. He didn't have the right kind of snake apparatus for the drain, even though he was here last year. And so they're going to come back tomorrow. So anyway, just peace out, you guys. I'm sorry to be upset about the thumbs down. I'm not upset. I'm legitimately amused by it. I don't really understand why I'm disliked. I don't know. I mean, everyone's disliked, right? Nobody can have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I've got actually like no friends in real life. I mean, as far as people I actually socialize with, I'm just not a social person. I'm a hard worker. I value what I do for a living. I love being home. I love being around my animals and reading books, watching a little bit of TV, but I'm thinking of canceling my cable because it's too expensive. And yes, I do spend a lot of time on the internet. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is my jam. I Google a lot of things for information. I read a lot. I read the New Yorker. I read the Sun. I have a couple different poetry and writing subscriptions. And I like to cook and try to better myself. Watching Amberlynn Reid makes me want to better myself, So in that sense, I guess she's helping the community in a certain way. Peace out, you guys. Sorry for all the videos. Maybe I'm going into a little bit of a manic spell, which is better than depression in some ways. But I know I'm going to sleep tomorrow. So I love you guys. Thanks for watching and for hanging in there with me. And feel free, if you're a new subscriber, to hit like and subscribe and, the bell notification and all that jazz. And hopefully my videos will get better and better with content. Peace out.